Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. I'm going to be doing the mid-year book Freakout tag. I saw a lot of people here on BookTube do this tag and it seemed really fun, so I decided might as well do this, and here I am. The first question is the best book of 2018 so far. That has to be for me, The Wrath and the Dawn. Anyone has seen any of my last few videos, you know that I loved The Wrath and the Dawn by Renee Ahdieh. The characters were just amazing and it had such a cool, interesting world building, and I really want to read the next book. Second question, the best sequel of 2018 so far. Has to be River Secrets. It's actually book 3 of the Books of Baron series. And like, wow. Okay, if any of you have read the Books of Baron, Razo is the sweetest character, and this book follows him, and it's so interesting, and it like switches up its own sort of format, and I really liked the way the character developed over the book, and I love it. I love him so much, and he's the sweetest, cutest character, and everyone should go read the Books of Baron. Go read The Goose Girl. Like, I've been telling everyone for so long to do this, but everyone should go read The Goose Girl because amazing fantasy series. Question 3, a new release you haven't read yet, which is all of them. I have not read any books at all. I'm so sad. But if you want a list, I have a list. Sea Witch by Sarah Henning. Next is My Plain Jane, which is by 3 different authors whose names I cannot remember off the top of my head. Leah on the Offbeat, Arusha and the End of Time. Question 4, what is your most anticipated release? Again, I have so many. The 3 main ones are Record of a Spaceborne Feud by Becky Chambers, the 3rd book in the Wayfarer series, which comes out at the end of the month. Then Mirage by Somya Dode, which comes out in August, I believe. Girls of Paper and Fire by Natasha Nan, which comes out in November. The 5th question is the biggest disappointment of this year. Again, if you've been on my channel for any period of time, you know the biggest disappointment was The Winner's Curse by Marie Stokoe. I had so many expectations going into that book and none of them panned out, and I'm so sad. 6 is the biggest surprise, which has to be Frat Girl by Kylie Roach. I still can't pronounce her name. But it has to be Frat Girl because I really did not expect it to be any good. I went in just kind of like, oh, you know, I might as well read this book, and it has a pretty cover. I really loved it. I loved all of the friendships and the dynamics in it. I actually highly recommend it. Everyone should go read Frat Girl. Favorite new authors, number 7. I have to say Sonia Menon. I did read both of her books last year, and I got an arc of Twinkle, but I got to meet her this year, and she is amazing, the sweetest person. I will stand forever, and I hope to see her next year when she comes back for her next book, When Ashish Met Tweety, which is, again, one of my most anticipated reads of 2019. My newest fictional crush has to be, for number 8, Jude and Carden from The Cruel Prince by Holly Black. They were both such amazing characters, and I'm very much in love with them. 9, new favorite character. I have 2. Sherzad from The Wrath and the Dawn is such a badass, amazing character, and like, she makes me so happy. And also Jess Tran from Not Your Sidekick. She is so relatable and cool, and she makes the book really fun. 10, a book that made you cry, has to be The Housekeeper and the Professor by Yoko Ogawa. It was like a pretty happy book, inspirational and stuff, but it was so heartbreaking. Number 11, a book that made you happy. I again have 2. Let's Talk About Love by Claire Kahn and My So-Called Bollywood Life by Nisha Sharma. Both of these books made me so happy because they were both cute YA contemporary romances, and they had some of the coolest premises, and they were rad. For me, Let's Talk About Love has a bi-ace character, and My So-Called Bollywood Life is a romance between two Desi characters, and I just thought it was done super well, and seeing that in a book just made my heart so full and so happy. 12, my favorite book to movie adaptation has to be Love, Simon this year. I think everyone's this year is Love, Simon, right? Like, I didn't see many other adaptations so far. I'm waiting on a few, but I haven't seen that many adaptations, and Love, Simon just made me so happy. My best friend, who is very gay, is in love with Keenan Lonsdale, and I can't fault him for that because he's adorable as Bram. I think this book deserved to be a movie, and it got made into a pretty good movie. 13 is my favorite video that I made this year, which has to be my classic starter pack video. Link up in the thingy. I know like no one watched it because it's like half an hour long, and I don't blame you because no one wants to watch a half-hour video of me rambling about how amazing classics are. But if you do need recs for classics to like start you off on them, I do have a Goodreads shelf that I created for that video, and I will link that down below because classics are awesome and people need to start reading good ones. 14, the most beautiful book I bought this year. I can't choose between two. My two I bought this year are From Twinkle with Love, which the character, this is Twinkle, her model is gorgeous. I love the color scheme so much. The Wrath and the Dawn. I love hardcover better usually, but I think this is one of the few times where the paperback is, in my opinion, even prettier than the hardcover. Look at these colors. Oh, I love this book so much. Last question, number 15. What do I still need to read this year? Which is basically everything. Here's a short list. I limited myself to 4 books, but Emergency Contact by Mary H.K. Choi, The Night Diary by Vera Hirandai, The Rose and the Dagger by Renee Ahdieh, and The Star-Stitched Queen by Roshni Chokshi. It's basically everything. I have not read so many BookTube staples, and I really do need to. I even still need to read A Gentleman's Guide to Vice and Virtue, which I've heard is amazing, and the sequel is coming out, and I really want to get the sequel, but I haven't read the first one yet, which is stupid of me. So yeah, I need to read a lot of books. So if you have any recommendations for books, if you've read any of the books that I mentioned this time, and if you have any ideas for videos that you want me to do next, please leave them in the comments down below. Thank you for watching. Bye!